Sam Bankman-Fried speaking out yet again about the collapse of his company FTX and the rest of his crypto empire. This time it was an interview with the New York Times in which he said he expanded too fast and failed to see warning signs, adding, quote, "Had I been a bit more concentrated," and here I think he means more focused, on what I was doing, I would have been able to be more thorough, would have allowed me to catch what was going on the risk side. Yes, if only we'd been more focused. I say that about myself too sometimes. I wish I'd focused. One would have thought he might have been perhaps a bit more focused on the risk side. New filing from the company in terms of the bankruptcy, of course, kind of detailing the changes that have happened, including Mr. Bankman-Fried being pushed aside. They have a restructuring expert now in charge. But this is going to be long and complicated as you do take a look at a bit of a bounce in the FTT, so to speak, the FTX token at the center of many of the losses that took place here. And many on the street just trying to figure out as best they can, without a real adequate accounting at this point, you know, how much was there on the liability side in terms of customer accounts. Somebody I respect went through, I won't share their name, 16 billion is what they're estimating. 5 billion may have been withdrawn pre-filing and will not get clawed back. That leaves about 10 to 11 billion of customer accounts that were not withdrawn. And then you're going to have a call claims pool of 10 to 13 billion. That's vendor claims. You have all sorts of stuff. You know, you try and figure out, Mike, what is your ultimate recovery going to be here? And it's not looking that good. Maybe 10 to 20 cents. Again, these are early estimates, and so I don't want to make much of them. There's so much we don't know. Yeah. It's so deeply complex, spreading around the globe, and dealing with an underlying currency, so to speak, that is going to be incredibly volatile.
I was going to say, what will determine, you know, whether in fact that goes up or down? I mean, is it literally still in the coins?
I think some of it is.
Yeah,
yes,
that's all right.
Yeah. And so that makes it even more difficult, and it's various coins, so it will be in part based on the moves of the market itself. And then, Carl, you go back to some of the investors at FTX who've all lost everything, of course, at this point, whether it's Sequoia or Thoma Bravo or BlackRock or Third Point, on, and what level of due diligence they actually conducted here for a company that, of course, we've all learned subsequently didn't even have a board of directors.
Or know where their own leverage was situated.